Hello, my name is Brian Gibson and I just want to run through a quick overview of the Auto Reminders website. The Auto Reminders website, as it says here, it sends emails and messages to yourself to remind you of your MOT date of reminder, your driver's license, your insurance, your service, your breakdown cover, because a lot of people forget it or they don't have it on them. So the purpose of the website is that they will have it with them always, and they will have it on their mobile phones with the either Apple or Google Play Android app as it comes out very soon. The website is really simple. The right hand side here has roadside assistant emergency numbers to call. These are click to call numbers. On your mobile phone, you just click it, you tap it, and it will call right through to the emergency number of these respective breakdown companies. There will be an advertising video right here in the middle. At the moment, it's the Volkswagen advertising video. We have advertising space throughout the website. Here and here, there's already one in place, which is this garage here, and the advertising can be added by the companies themselves. It's very simple, and apart from the basic contact and blog and everything else, we have the join options. So I'll just quickly go to the join options. There is one test join option at the moment as we're going through the beta stage test within this site. So this is just testing 2 vehicles at 10p, but the real prices that we're going out at the moment is to register 1 vehicle is £1.99 a year, a family of 2 vehicles £2.99, and 3 £3.99, and then all the way up to 10 vehicles possibly for a small business and a larger business. And of course we can handle, if we want to, anything we want, 200, 400, 1,000 vehicles if we want. Once you click on the respective number of vehicles that you want to buy, we click next, we go through to the payment options. We offer a discount voucher because some people we might to give away for free, or maybe we have special promotions, winter, summer promotions, and we want to give special offers at that time. And we go through to fill in our basic details, the name, address, and details. Now we do ask for a mobile and a date of birth. Now the reason for this, if somebody doesn't have a mobile, then we cannot send them mobile reminders, but we still would send them email reminders, so they can put in there their home number. We use the last 4 digits of a telephone number in here, so this number 0208, this number here, we would use 9210 and their date of birth in a 6-digit format as their user number. We do that because it makes it very simple then for somebody to remember if they get stuck in the past, or if they communicate with us. All they have to do is remember their telephone number and their date of birth. They put in their own password and away they go. Now once they log in, they come over to this area, and that's the members area, and in the members area is where they start to fill in their details, and they can fill in all their car details or vehicle. It doesn't have to be a car, of course, it could be a motorbike and a lorry, a truck, or anything else. So this particular example is a family 5, and that allows them to fill in 5 vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've put one in here as an example at the top here. If it was a solo plan or a 1 vehicle, there would just be 1 vehicle showing, and if it was a 200 fleet, there would be 200 with 20 to a page that would paginate to other pages at the bottom as it goes through. So then we can have users. Now the reason that we have users here, or manage users, we can have a user overview to see how many users, and we can see our own payment details within this. Now the reason for the users is that we might have a fleet, for example, of 20 cars. We want the drivers to be able to access and see the information, but we don't want them to be a user and change any information. So they will have a login if they did have an accident, if they did need their details on the move for the vehicle, they can access them on their mobile smartphone, but they couldn't change anything. And the same within a family. It's possible that maybe the parent, the father or the mother, is the primary payer, and he is helping to cover his children and wife, and maybe he wants to have control of everything, and he doesn't want his children to be able to change things within the account. That also is possible. The account overview is the next bit, which is this, and it shows us all the vehicles. So in this particular family of 5, they would have 5 vehicles down here. We haven't filled in the others yet, but it's really easy. Now let me just click on edit. When we go to edit for that particular vehicle, that's where we put the details for that vehicle, and we would put in there BMW, for example, and we put let's put 520i. The year was 2015. It's a color red, and that's the basic details. Now in the next bit, it's actually the date that it is due to be renewed, and the renewal date sparks off a sequence of events starting 30 days before the renewal date. So the users will get a reminder email starting 30 days before, then at 15 days before, and then at 7, and then on the day at 0 days they will get a reminder. So this particular road tax is due on the 15th to 7th, and we put that in there as a next due date because we wanted to test that the emails were working, and they're working absolutely fine. We go into road tax, and this is where we put the data in regarding the road tax. It's from this date. It was actually maybe from last year, 2015, and the next date, it's an annual. We paid £120, and if we want to put notes in, we just put any notes that we want within that. And we click on save. And now we have a record of our road tax. Now, of course, road tax is reminded, the LVC, and they do remind you possibly a month before, but then they don't keep reminding you. And this is just another reminder, not by letter. It comes into your email, comes into your mobile phone. You can pick it up, and it does make it then very easy for you to renew it. And we all live busy lives these days. So the next part that we will go through is the driver. Click on the driver tab, and we would put in the driver, put in his name, his surname, and we can put in his driver's license down here. And when click on that, and let's put in 2018 July on the date of the 10th, and maybe what the classes that we have that we can drive within that. So we put in mobile number, birth, and an email, and we male or female, and the address, details, town, city, and all the details. And do we want to give this driver access to use as a user, or do we want, they can't have access as a user? This is what I was saying before. This is where we put in, are we going to give them access that they can make changes, or a view only? Let's submit that. We do have to click one of these. Okay, and brings us back to this page. Then we go through each of these exactly the same. We put in the MOT details, the insurance details, the breakdown details, the service details. We have 6 assigned users to this particular account at the moment. We have 5 vehicles on this account, but we're allowing maybe up to 10 users, 2 users per vehicle, because that could well be the case. We simply go through every part of these. For example, we put the MOT in, and you know what? Over a third of people in the UK forget about their MOT at some time in their lives, or so the Daily Telegraph reported. So we go through the MOT detail. We do it from the date, the renewal date. The last mileage is auto calculated, so we can see how many miles we're doing a year. The mileage for this MOT that we do, and then it's auto calculated again. We can put the garage in that we went to, the address of the garage, the phone number of that garage, the cost of the MOT, any extras, did it pass, fail, and again any notes that we want to put into this, and it will just continuously go down for notes, and makes it very easy. And all this is available through the app. If I just pull it in like this to a mobile sized telephone, you can see that everything actually will go into the mobile, and it's all laid out as an app within the mobile as well. So that's a quick overview of auto reminders. In addition to auto reminders, we have an MOT and service and directory. It's really an auto directory of pretty much all the registered MOT stations in the UK, used car dealers and main dealers within the UK. And I believe that's currently being populated as we speak. Thank you very much. That is the new website that we are launching very soon.